This is a special condolence video to Jason David Frank, aka Tommy Oliver, aka the Green Ranger, aka the White Ranger. This is sad news. I heard he died of suicide. Was it yesterday or today? It's been confirmed that he died. And I just wanted to share my thoughts because, as you get older, you don't really realize how these actors, how much they mean to you, especially as a kid, because we're only a kid once in our lives. But he definitely was a influence in my life as far as on TV. Power Rangers, any kid my age or in that age range, late 30s, early 40s, understand how big Power Rangers was back then, especially when the first movie came out, the Power Ranger movie came out. That was a big deal. But Tommy in particular, David, he was special because he was the White Ranger. I believe he was evil at first when he was the Green Ranger, and then he turned good, but then something happened. He lost his powers again. I forgot, but everybody who was a kid back then knew how special the White Ranger was because it was like an event. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a 2-part TV series that came on a Thursday, and it actually ended Monday. That was the reveal of the White Ranger. But I remember it being like a 2-part or 3-part series that was always to be continued. It always kept you like, well, who's the White Ranger? Who's the White Ranger? And I remember when the last episode, I think it was a Friday, that they finally revealed him, but they had his face covered, and then the story ended, and we had to wait till Monday to find out who he was. And by shock, yeah, it was Tommy. I believe his first words was like, "Guess who's back?" when he took his mask off. And that was just a special time in TV period, especially if he was a kid. And I just want to send my condolences to his family because this guy was a part of my childhood. He was a part of my livelihood that I remember. And it's sad that he died by suicide. Suicide is a real thing. And I just wish I could have, anybody who's a fan of a certain actor, wish they could have just reached out to him and felt like we could have talked some sense into him. We all feel that, because we grew up with these guys, and he made us happy, as a child. So I just want to send my special condolences to, his family, and it's just a tragic loss. I think he did make an appearance in the last Power Ranger movie, him and Kim. They had a cameo at the end of that last Power Ranger movie, which, it was good. It was good. I don't know why they didn't continue it, but, this is really sad news. Because, I wish, you don't wish any bad on these actors you grew up with. You want them to live forever. But, I just want to send my special condolences to his family, his friends, and to the rest of his fans, especially if you in my age range, because you understand how important that episode was when we found out who the White Rangers and the White Ranger was, and how cool he was with all his gadgets, how separate he was from the other Rangers or whatever. But only people my age really get this. But if you a fan of Power Rangers, you feel the loss. I just want to again send a special shout out to his family and friends and say, Jason David Frank, if you listening, if you up there in heaven or whatever, thanks for making my childhood. You'll never be forgotten because the memories that you gave us as a kid. So I don't know. I just want to send that special shout out to him and condolence to his families. But what do you guys think? How do you feel of the son passing? Do you share some type of connection with some actors when they die? Especially if they was a part of your childhood, because I know I do. don't know, but I got more videos coming up, but this one is a special tribute to the great White Ranger, aka Tommy Oliver. You know, rest in peace, condolence to your families, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.